100 culinary experts will converge on Washington Park next month for the Cincinnati Food and Wine Classic.
It's a big event. Todd Kelly, chef, won it last year, the Iron Chef competition. He and Courtney Satoris here now with a preview, and you got some goodies over there.
Good.
Yeah, smells good.
Yeah, thanks. Good to see you as well.
So I thought that Iron Chef competition was one of the highlights last year.
It was really fun, and Todd did a great job and took home the top prize. So yeah.
What are you making for us this morning?
Well, I'm going to do a little compressed watermelon salad. I figured I'd start building it as we were talking, just because I have a bunch of components. You know, this is kind of in the style of what we're going to be doing for the three events that we're going to be at the Food and Wine Classic. This is representative of today in what's seasonal, and then so we're going to have dishes that are similar to this in the three events that we're doing over the course of the weekend.
Yeah.
It's such a cool event, and the presentation, I can see that is something that you take great pride in right here.
Yeah, sure.
You don't use tweezers at home? Really?
No. And I like to cook. I don't get that fancy though.
Yeah.
That's a fancy looking plate.
Well, that's the thing about the Food and Wine Classic. It's a chance to see things done in a different way that maybe you wouldn't do at home, right, Courtney?
Yeah, that's right. It's 3 days over in Washington Park, and we take over 100 culinary experts and bring them from throughout the region, throughout Cincinnati. It's really a celebration of what we're doing, not only in Cincinnati, but in the Midwest.
And
so, yeah.
And it's such a great venue, too, Washington Park
Right.
to host it. Just had Luminosity there, of course, and you got all the tents set up and everything.
Yes.
Really a great spot for this event.
It's a beautiful spot for it. You definitely want to get your tickets soon because they are nearing sellout in some capacity, but you can go to CincinnatiFoodAndWineClassic.com and you can really pick the tickets that are right for you. We have
what can people do there? We mentioned the Iron Chef, but there are so many other things.
So Friday night and Saturday night are both two unique grand tastings, and what I mean by that is it's 30 different restaurants, and so you don't have to choose where you're going to go out that night.
Yeah.
You go out everywhere that night. So it's also 20 different boutique wines and craft beers. So we do this big celebration. There's live music, and then what's cool about this event is that during the daytime on Saturday and Sunday we have 2 kitchens installed in Washington Park where we do all kinds of culinary demonstrations and chef competitions, and so it's kind of like Food Network and Bravo Top Chef got married and had a baby.
I got to play on one of the kitchen sets last year before it started, so that was a lot of fun. And I told you presentation. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful.
Unbelievable. Explain what that is.
So it's a little compressed watermelon salad, and then we have some quark on the bottom with a little chartreuse. We have some local feta cheese, some pickled watermelon rinds, some black mission figs, and then some crispy ham as well.
It looks like a flower arrangement.
It does. I don't want to eat it. It's
too
pretty.
Do you like cooking in front of people like you did at the Iron Chef competition?
Sure, yeah. No, it doesn't bother me.
No?
But no. It's
because when you're that good, you know, it wouldn't bother you.
I wouldn't be shy about that either.
I know. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, I got lucky this morning.
Well, thanks for waking up early with us.
And he really did use those tweezers.
He did.
Yeah.
I know.
He tweezed it right on there.
So we have Todd's recipe, and we have the ticket information for the Food and Wine Classic. It's the weekend of September 11th. Just go to local12.com and click on the red Get It button. Thank you, you two.
Thanks very much for having us.